early, and that's going to be between the 2-8 Giants and the 4-6 Commanders. And I don't know. I guess I must be the president of the Commanders fan club because I don't know why I keep taking this team every single week, Jeff. I just don't understand. But Sam Howell is a hell of a quarterback. Let's just keep it real. The guy's thrown for 1,000 yards over the last 3 games. He's thrown for almost 10 touchdowns the last 3 games as well, too. And you know what? Everybody who just always is blabbing about, oh, let's draft this. Oh, let's draft that. Oh, take this and take that. Washington has their quarterback. They don't need to move on from Sam Howell. Sam Howell is right. He's perfect. As long as Eric Bieniemy sticks around with him, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be good. And I think that Eric Bieniemy will finally get his head coaching job, possibly during the offseason. And so if that is to happen, then Sam Howell could bust a Willie Beeman and go right with Eric Bieniemy wherever he's going to. I.e., I know everybody's saying Harbaugh to the Raiders, but Bieniemy might be the better fit for the Raiders if you really look at it in the grand scheme of things. But we'll talk about that on another show. This is about the Giants and the Commanders. Sam Howell is playing so good right now that you know that he's about to light it up against the Giants. I don't have to talk much because the Giants know what it is right now. Tanking for Caleb. That's what it looks like to me. But Caleb isn't the fit for the Giants, but knowing how stupid the Giants are, they'll go for the shiny object. So we know that's going to happen. The only hope that they have, and the only hope I have in this game is Saquon Barkley. And Saquon Barkley always lights up the Commanders, but it's not going to be enough. I'm going to go ahead and take the Commanders with the -10, Jeff. This is going to be their biggest blowout of the season right here because I really feel like the Giants have really quit as well, too. Last week was really a great barometer of that as well, too, that this team is just, they're done. They're cooked. They're just through. But I say don't fire Brian DeBall. It's not his fault that the quarterback is ineffective. It's not his fault that your best player got hurt the first game of the season. It's just a lot of things that just did not go right for the Giants. That doesn't mean you fire the coach. And now I'm just going to end it with that. Jeff, go ahead. What are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, a total dumpster fire. I say jokingly, Danny DeVito at quarterback. No disrespect. It's just, again, he's not ready for prime time. Darren Waller on the IR. The non-emergence of Jalen Hyatt. And what do they have? They have Wan'Dale Robinson and Barkley. And unfortunately, again, something? You had opportunities. You made the decision we're going to pay Daniel Jones. You had a disgruntled Barkley. And when the season goes like this makes you really stop and think why a lot of these teams don't pay the running back. And no disrespect to Saquon. When healthy, he's an elite top 5, top 10 back. I'm not taking anything away from him. But the problem is when the team is not winning, what are you going to do when you have no tight end that you paid a lot of money for? You have no quarterback that you paid a lot of money for. You got a banged up offensive line. Who in the hell, other than 8 or 9 in the box? I mean, come on. Where can Barkley go? So I think in the off season, they will be obviously in the quarterback chase and draft day. Maybe they move off of Barkley. I don't know. Next week, Pops. It's the Caleb Williams Bowl, and that is the Giants play the Patriots. So we'll talk about that next week as well. I bought the hook. I took it down to 9.5. Last game, I bought the hook to take it to 10.5. So I'm a big Howell fan, big McLaurin fan. Dotson been Jekyll and Hyde. 2 weeks ago, 30 fantasy points. Last week, nowhere to be found. Big Logan Thomas fan. Brian Robinson's been great. Antonio Gibson helping in the backfield when needed. Hats off to the Commanders. Hats off to Bieniemy. Unfortunately, Ron Rivera will not be there next year to maybe reap some of these benefits, but give me the Commanders -9.5, Pups.
All right. Okay, we move forward to our final game before